Hi, welcome to Hot Chocolate Hits. I'm Betica and today I'm going to show you how to make Nutella granola. This recipe is so good, it does not taste healthy at all. It's perfect for breakfast, it's perfect for lunch, it's perfect for dinner, and it's perfect for just about any kind of snack. I love to eat granola yogurt parfaits when I'm studying because it's very satisfying, it's very wholesome, and it's so good. And it tastes so good with strawberries and bananas and all kinds of fruit. So it's very versatile in that way. So I really hope you give it a try. Let's get started. Since this is Nutella granola, I do like to use hazelnuts. So you're going to put some whole hazelnuts in a Ziploc bag and just smash them together until they're nice and chunky. Not too fine, but not too large in chunks either because you don't want it to be tedious in your mouth. I used around 120 grams, which I believe it seemed like around 3/4 cup. Then in a saucepan over low heat, you're going to add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil and 1/4 cup of golden syrup. You can alternatively use honey or maple syrup, but I really like the taste of golden syrup. And you're just going to stir these ingredients together. Now, I know that we're using olive oil, but you won't be able to taste it that much. I think that it does add a nice flavor though, and it's also healthier than using butter or vegetable oil. So once the golden syrup or honey or maple syrup, once it's kind of combined with the oil or it's melted down a bit, you're going to add the Nutella. Ideally, it would be between 1/4 cup and 1/3 cup of Nutella, but I ran out, so I ended up putting only 3 tablespoons, but not to worry, it still had that nutty chocolatey flavor. Once the Nutella is incorporated into the batter, take the pan off the heat and add in 3 cups of whole rolled oats. Make sure it's not the instant kind, you want the all-natural kind. Then add in the hazelnuts. And you're also going to add in some sunflower seeds. I put around 1/3 cup of sunflower seeds because I really like them. But once again, this is your granola, so you can add whatever nut you like. I also like to add in some flaked almonds, and I also use 1/3 cup of flaked almonds because they are divine and they taste so good in this. Now it does seem a little bit dry right now, but once it bakes, it kind of clusters together, so not to worry. Make sure you scrape all of that gooey, sticky stuff from the bottom. And then I have a pan, like a baking sheet kind of thing, lined with parchment paper, and I'm just gonna add all that granola mixture and kind of pat it down in a thin layer. Actually, it's not that thin, it's around 1/2 inch thick. And once you're done with that, you're going to pop the mixture into a preheated 350 Fahrenheit or 180 Celsius oven for just about 10 minutes. And then once it comes out of the oven, give it a good toss, like this is immediately after, but don't touch the mixture because it will be hot. And then you want to set it aside to cool completely. Tossing it just kind of helps it cluster up a bit so it doesn't just kind of set in one layer. And if it does set in one layer, you can just break it off and eat it like granola bark or whatever. So if you're like me and you felt that that Nutella flavor wasn't enough, you can always put a dollop of Nutella on the granola and just kind of mix it in. It adds a chocolatier flavor, so it's so good. So now I'm going to show you my favorite way to serve up this granola. I like to put it in a nice fancy little dessert bowl, but you can use any kind of bowl you'd like. And then what I like to do is I put a layer of Greek yogurt, I put a layer of granola, and I put a layer of fruit. And I love strawberries in this, but bananas taste divine, so do raspberries, so it's up to you, whichever fruit you fancy. I also like it with kiwis and mangoes, if that's what you like. But you can also serve this up with some milk and fruit, and you can serve it plain, because sometimes I just like granola to snack on, so it's up to you how you want to serve it. It's such an elegant breakfast. It's such a nice treat to eat something that looks pretty. So let's give it a taste. This is what I'm talking about. There's no one I know who doesn't like Nutella. Like, you can't not like it, it's so good. And then the combination of strawberries and Nutella is to die for. It's pretty healthy, and the Greek yogurt is nice and thick. It's very hearty and very filling and very satisfying. So I hope you make this for some kind of quick breakfast when you're studying and you need a snack to make. This is perfect. So I really hope you give it a try. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Goodbye. For more study snacks, click any of the 4 links here and you will be directed to one of these videos made by my friends at Tastemade who are also under 18.